Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee Party Tuesday Kohima de press conference ekta de kushi ki BJP pra lead Kriya government pra women reservation laga naam pra delimitation kuribole link Kriya se aru itu pra tarkan laga political interest age loi jabole koshish krishe MP Supongmaran Jamir pra kushi ki maiki ka nimide reservation dibole karne constitutional framework poila pra banai dishe kintu census aru delimitation kuribole karne deri Kriya se
our media fraternity, most respected our working president Shri Kriti and Shri Siabu Jamir, our vice president Taplilakam, our general secretary Akunyo, and the media friends. We all know that only recently, last April 16 and 17, we had special sessions in regard to the Article 131st, that amendment bill, which is brought in and then we discuss, where it has covered 3 bills: the women reservations, the delimitations, and then the adjustments of the upper house, the state legislative assemblies, and the legislative assemblies of national territory of Delhi. Everything we have discussed. Actually, the motive of the Modi government, they are very much aware of what is inside the bill and what was amended in 2023, and that Article 106 for the women reservations. Because it is clearly mentioned that no fresh adjustment of the constituencies until the relevant figures for the first census taking after the year, it says first census taking after the year 2026. And not only that, it has also mentioned that have been published. Knowing fully, they have brought in link the women reservation link with the delimitations. Now, here, when the 2023 it was amended, and Amendment 106, Nari Vantan Ati Niyam, that is, and they have enacted Article 239 AA and 330A and 332A, where all the specific, the terms and condition is already there. But knowing fully, they have taken the advantage of the women reservations. They was trying to pass the delimitations, because once they know that without taking the advantage of the women reservations, delimitation is not possible, and they are aiming for 2029, because for the larger states, especially they reference and they wanted to increase 816 to 850 seats, where every adjustment that they wanted to make in favor of the BJP party. So to have to achieve their goal, they have to sacrifice the women reservations. And once, because it's a constitutional matter, and they know that 2/3 majority, they are not in a position to get it. But still then, they brought in and it was voted out. Now, they have the strategy that the blame, the women reservations, the blame will give to the Indian bloc, especially reference with the Congress party and all the alliance of the Indian bloc. But the Indian bloc has very clearly, categorically mentioned in the House that if the Modi government is serious enough, they should bring the women reservation bill the condition that it has to be implemented by 2029. But they could not answer on that. And since it is already clearly mentioned that it is not at all possible, not fresh adjustment. They know very well. And even the oppositions, the Congress bloc has even questioned the BJP government while having the deliberation discussions in the parliament that whether BJP is ready to give the prime minister to the lady, to the women, the speaker to the women, like which Congress during the Congress regime has done. But they could not answer. So it is just plain they have made a trap for the Indian bloc. But Indian bloc knows very well the tactics of how Modi government is playing, the BJP government is playing. That's why they have been voted out. Now see, 2011 census also, there's some liquidation is out there. 2021 census, because of the pandemic, we could not have. And 2026 is just in the process for the census. So knowing all that, it definitely will take time. And women reservations, BJP government is not willing to give. So the Indian bloc, we are going to insist the Modi government that during the monsoon sessions, they should bring the bill to immediately implement by 2029. By 2029, the parliamentary elections, the women reservations should be effective, and they should bring a special bill so that the women the reservations should be preserved and it should be dignified and honored. Now see, yesterday our Mahila BJP Morja, they had the press conference, and then they are saying that Congress and the Indian bloc, we are not honoring the women reservation bill. But it is quite contrary that they are the ones who are not willing to implement these women reservations. Instead, they are using the women reservations for their political mileage, especially the West Bengal elections, and then the Tamil Nadu and other states. They are referring to what was happened in the parliament, how they were debated, and how they don't want